family, Jillian here. Wanted to hop on and just kind of share what God said to me. It was a while ago. It was before Biden was announced on the news as our new president. It was a couple of days before that I kind of just checked in with God, and I was like, God, what do you say about all this? I am an observer. I do have my opinion. I do have my thoughts as I've just kind of like sat back and observed. And but for me, my opinion doesn't really matter. God's does, and what He's doing, and His plan, and His will. And so I just like to check in with Him. And obviously, like, voting was already done, so I wasn't asking God, which one do you want me to vote for? I voted based on what I felt that I was supposed to, given the information I was given. So anyway, it was a couple of days before it was announced on the news that Biden had won the election. And I had gone to the Lord and I said, God, what do you say about all of this? Because, I'm just sitting there, I'm listening to the division, I'm listening to the war, I'm listening to the two sides. And while I still have formed an opinion, I still was more heartbroken over the division in the body of Christ that came in because of political stances, and that hurts me. It hurts my heart, and it's just true. It's who I am. I know people are going to be mad at me for saying that, and some will just maybe even attack me because I'm not taking a stand and speaking on one behalf or another. But if it's going to divide, I'm going to stay quiet. And if this is going to cost an opportunity for me to point somebody to God based on an opinion that I have that is, I'm sorry, but it's temporary. The world we live in is temporary. While I think these things are vital and they are important, and I'm going to exercise my rights to vote, it's still temporary. And at the end of this life, it's about souls to me. That is my mission. That is my heart. That is where I stand. I stand for Jesus, and I will use every opportunity I can to point somebody to eternity. I will point somebody to the chain-breaking freedom and the transformation that we get here and now through Jesus Christ. And so if I find that my opinion is going to push somebody away to the point where I don't even have an opportunity to share the love of God, it's not important to me. It becomes irrelevant. So with that being said, I did go to God and I said, God, what do you say? And here's the interesting thing. He said, I use corrupt kings to accomplish my purpose and plans. And I just sat there and I honestly kind of laughed because He didn't tell me which one He was talking about. That's all He said. And I was just like, God, what do you want to say about this? What do you want to say about the election? What do you want to say about the two candidates? And He said, I use corrupt kings to accomplish my purpose and plans. And I thought, this is so God. This is so like Him. And all it did was gave me confidence in who He is. And it solidified that my trust is in Him. Because no matter what I heard is, it doesn't matter what you believe about the candidate who did or did not get elected, God's still in it. Our God is still in full, He's still operating, He's still moving, He's still using, He's still sifting, He's still positioning. It's who He is, it's His character. We can count on Him no matter what is going on. So whether you're celebrating or feeling discouraged, it doesn't matter. God is still in the middle of it, and He is the final say over everything. And I found it kind of comforting and funny that He didn't tell me which one He was referring to. And that's where I rest. It's like, you know what? Enough said. God is God. You're on the throne. All glory to you. And I'm going to continue to point people to you. So I thought I'd share that with you today. Take it however you want to. For me, it's a word of encouragement or hope that no matter what, God uses everything, anyone, all the time, for generations and generations. He is the same God yesterday, today, and forever. and we can count on him. So put your trust in him, and you won't be caught up in the storms of life. You will be on a steady calm because you know that your God is on the move all the time. Be blessed.